Mic check, mic check, mic check. Hold on, man. Hold on, man. Let me make sure y'all can see me, man. Do I want this one? I'll take that one. What's up with my people, man? What's up with my people, man? Make sure y'all hit that like button. Y'all see what we talking about today. We talking about this KSI Faze temper matchup, you know what I'm saying? Hit that like button when you stroll in here. We're gonna talk about me getting in the ring. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're gonna talk about as well. India, what's up, man? Well, we here today. It's a beautiful day where I am. Hopefully it's beautiful where you are. Hey, 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 hey. We in here today, man. We're gonna keep it 100 though. We're gonna keep it 100 though. Shout out to all my people, man. Shout out to the squad. You already know the key is to be free in 2023. The key is to be free. But I want to keep it 100 in here today. I want y'all to keep it 100 in here today. You know? Can I just get 100? Can I just get the 100 emojis spammed in here today? Can I just get the 100 emojis spammed in here today or what? Can we do that or what? Shout out to my people in here, man. Somebody said freestyle. Now we ain't doing that today. I just need to know, can we keep it 100? Like I said, we're gonna talk about, you know, we're gonna talk about me getting in the ring, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk about the KSI. We're gonna actually react to it together. I wanna see what y'all think about it. Hit that like button when y'all come in here. What you watching it on, we're gonna watch it right here. But like I said, I need y'all to spam the 100 emojis in here if we're gonna do that. You know, that's all I'm about. You know, that's all I'm about. Shout out to my squad. What's up? Hey, hey, hey. We're gonna have fun with it. We're gonna have fun with it though. All right, so look, hit that like button like I said. Hit that like button like I said, man. But look, check this out. So let's go ahead and get this cleared out because I don't want to make this a long video. As far as me stepping inside the ring, as far as me getting in there, mixing it up, I have been talking, you know, to Mams Taylor about that. We've been talking for a little while, actually. Y'all know KSI done mentioned it in videos before. So we have been talking about it, but this is what I need from y'all. Y'all really want to see me in that ring? Y'all need to add Mams Taylor. Hit him up on the gram, hit him up on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? If y'all want to see me in that ring, let them know like, hey, we want to see dude. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm gonna say, but we have been talking. And we have been talking for a while too. So just to put that out there ahead of this video, because people have been thinking, they've been tagging me. They was like, yo, we think LayedBak gonna be the mystery opponent for Faze Temper. I've been seeing it. I just haven't been saying anything and I haven't been responding to it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, if y'all wanna see me in the ring, make sure y'all hit up Mams Taylor, at him, tweet him, Instagram him, whatever. But we not here for that. We not here for that. We are here for the KSI Faze Temper press face off. That's what we here for. That's what we here for. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull it up. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Share this with, you know, the last person you text in your phone. How about that? All right, so let me pull it up, man, so we can make sure we. My bad, y'all can't hear me. We got Faze Temper. We got KSI January 14th. This is the official face-off. This dropped yesterday. If you're not aware of it, the original video will be in the description. But we keeping it 100. Let's see what these boys talking about, man. Let's see what these boys talking about. Let's get it.
January the 14th, live on the Zone pay-per-view. KSI is back. And there is a change at the top of the bill. Temper takes to the stage in what we could call Sidemen versus Faze clash. Okay. Both men join me this evening. Guys, it is wonderful to be joined by you both. Very good evening. Temper, I'm going to start with you. Just tell me a little bit about how this whole situation has come about.
Yeah, so initially I was on the card and I was gonna fight a mystery opponent, and you know, I got hit up. I think it was like January 1st, right in the morning. I heard the news that Danis pulled out. Not really.
If y'all been following this closely, he had a mystery opponent the whole time. So on this fight, January 14th, he always had a mystery opponent. Nobody knew who the opponent was. A lot of y'all was tagging me. Was like, yo, is it gonna be Laid fighting him? You know what I'm saying? I seen it, I just never said nothing. I never even, entertain it. You know what I'm saying? But he had a mystery opponent the whole time that he was supposed to be fighting on January 14th. That's very important. Let's go.
Really a shock to anyone. And I got the opportunity. They asked if I wanted to fight JJ, and this is something that I've imagined doing later down the line. The opportunity came now, and I'm not going to say no to it. So first off, I want to say I appreciate the opportunity, JJ.
Nah, pleasure, man.
Look forward to it.
Yeah,
JJ,
yeah.
tell me a little bit about.
First of all, I love the respect that's being shown. You know what I'm saying? I like because I always tell y'all when you get in the ring with somebody, I don't care if you think you can beat them or not. You getting in there in the ring with somebody is serious, and all respect to the people that get in the ring and step in there. Everybody not gonna do that. So I like the fact that respect is being shown here. Let's go.
About your last 48 hours. Tell me a little bit about what's happened.
Oh man, bro, I feel like I've aged 20 years. Coming back from this whole boxing scene, it's wild, isn't it? Literally to have 2 pullouts. I have my big comeback against Alex Wasabi. He pulls out, and you know what?
What do y'all think about those? What do y'all think about those 2 pullouts that he's talking about? Because of course he had Alex Wasabi, right? That was what? I think he had a concussion. So of course, that's understandable on my end. If you have a concussion, what are you in there fighting for? You can't fight. You got to recover. Now I'm not gonna call them names. I seen the names that they was calling them online. That's not what I'm gonna do. If you had a concussion, then I respect that. But Danis, he pulled out. That's 2 people that pulled out on KSI. What do y'all think about that? What do y'all think about that? I'm gonna read some of the comments in the chat, but let's go.
I'll give Alex Pasawi the benefit of the doubt. He had a concussion. With Danis, there was literally no excuse. His excuse was, nah, I don't fancy it anymore. Like, he signed the paper, he done everything, and yeah, did literally all the press, got all the clout, did everything. He
said he had a backup for Danis. The backup pulled out too. Damn.
He's gonna destroy me, beat me up, dash coffee in my face, pissed me off to the highest degree, and then just peaced out and said, nah, actually I don't want to fight you, I'm scared. And it's just
probably
disappointing.
Afraid.
It's disgraceful. He's the scum of the earth, man. And I don't think he should never enter any combat sports ever again.
All right, somebody said, I think people get nervous, but I don't know why. I get the feeling that this is set up to be like this, to build hype. I don't know though. Danis is the biggest keyboard warrior. Bitch, not surprised. Okay. I thought you were gonna fight. What happened? Go watch the beginning of the video and you will see what happened.
I mean, he shouldn't even leave his house. He shouldn't fight an ant. He's just a piece of shit, man. And it's just outrageous. So yeah, fair play for Temper to come through at short notice to come fight. But it's obviously I'm still very angry with Danis. It's just why sign it in the first place? Why not just why waste everyone's time? Why not just
Can you just freely exit like that?
Great question. This is a great question right here. KSI talking about Danis just pulling out like that and just dipping. And he's like, why waste my time? Temper said, can you just pull out like that? Pause. When you done signed the contract and stuff like that, you could just pull out like that? It's a great question.
Exit like that after signing?
I mean, apparently so. And yeah.
Damn.
So basically, he said apparently so, right? He said apparently so. So nothing in the contract that he signed was binding him to the contract? There's no penalty for pulling out. I'm confused. There's no penalty to pull out. This is the headline fight. You are the headliner. There's no penalty for that. You can just say, all right, I just don't feel like doing it, and there's no repercussions. Y'all let me know in the chat what y'all think about that.
After signing?
I mean, apparently so. And yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. He just got away with it. This
pullout game was strong.
Let me come on to this fight, because there is so much we could pick over about the Dylan Danis. That's a whole conversation. That's a whole video in itself.
Right.
But this fight, there is so much to talk about. In this fight, it's been received so well online. Temper, I want to ask you, what challenges do you see within KSI, and how do you plan to overcome them?
Do y'all think this is a good fight between between Faze, Temper, and KSI before we move forward too? Is this, do y'all, because he said it was, a lot of people are clamoring about it now. Do y'all think this is a big fight between KSI, or a good fight between KSI and Faze Temper? I want to see what y'all think about it in the chat too.
With JJ, I think this is definitely going to be, one of my hardest matchups, if not my hardest matchup.
Short time.
And, I've been training consistently for the last, I don't know, since September, basically, of 2021. That's when I first started. I took a little bit of time off, not too much, but it pays off to just stay ready, so you don't have to get ready.
That's
and
real.
I think I don't know. I think I got a lot in store come January 14th.
What happens if you knock him out? What happens if you knock out KSI? You come in as the lace.
Hey, y'all think he gonna knock out KSI? That's a big task. Pause.
Late replacement. You step up to the plate and you knock him out. What happens there? How do you see that
Look
playing?
at KSI.
I mean, that would be an upset, similar to what happened with me, back in August 27th.
Yeah.
That was also on 3 weeks notice for Slim, and I'm definitely gonna get that rematch when the time comes.
Okay, so he's saying he want to fight Slim again.
Temper is saying it clearly. He's saying it's going to be an upset if he wins, but make no mistake about it, he's coming to cause that upset. How do you plan on dealing with someone with that mindset?
Well, I mean, first of all, let's not get it twisted. Temper is better than Dylan Danis. He's a better opponent.
I don't know if I agree with that. I know I might be the in a small few. I don't agree that Faze Temper is a better opponent than Dylan Danis. Y'all can say whatever y'all want in the comments, in the chat. I feel you, but I don't feel you on that one. I don't think Faze Temper is a better opponent than Dylan Danis. But let's keep listening.
So it's not like I'm coming here to be like, I'm finding someone worse. I'm finding someone who is better, in the ring and will be a big threat to me.
I disagree.
But I'm JJ, I'm KSI. Like I know what I am. I know how much work I put in, and I feel like my intensity will break Temper down, and he's gonna experience nothing like me. It's gonna be a little bit of a shot to the system, and I guess similar to Slim, but I'll just be a bit more, I guess, clinical, a bit more dangerous. There'll be a bit more work rate with me.
I told y'all as soon as y'all came in here, I'm probably gonna say stuff that might not be the popular opinion, but I'm giving my opinion. That's why I said drop the 100 emojis if you want to hear my opinion. I'm just giving my opinion based off of me observing from the outside. That's it. Now, whether y'all agree with it or not, that's okay. I'm fine with that. But I'm gonna give you my opinion regardless of what you think about that. And that's how I always been. So let's just keep listening.
And yeah, I'm just gonna show the world, like, I mean business when it comes to this boxing scene.
Okay.
And it's gonna be a good fight, but Temper has no chance. unfortunately, bro.
No, I'm gonna say this right now, bro. You're gonna have a hard time trying to touch me. I really think you're underestimating me, but it is what it is, and it's gonna be fireworks.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but slim.
I hear you.
Yeah.
You caught me on my worst day, bro. That's what it was. We're gonna run it back, and it's gonna be.
That's why I'm excited. I'm gonna be fighting you on your best day, but I just don't think it's gonna be enough, bro.
Yo, KSI, his whole body language right now is like, yo, bro, I'm just gonna run through Faze temper. He don't look a bit worried about Faze temper. Look at how relaxed he is. He has no doubt in his mind that he's gonna knock out Faze temper. I'm gonna give you what I think about the fight at the end of the reaction. I'm gonna tell you who I think gonna win and what's gonna happen, who gonna knock out who. So stick around. But KSI is very relaxed right now.
For you to take me down, I'm a scary guy. I mean, clearly, as you can see, if the amount of people keep pulling out, people don't want to face me. People don't want to fight me. So yeah, it's gonna be.
He said, people keep pulling out. People don't want to face him. People don't want to fight him. Why are they signing these contracts? Why are these people signing these contracts? I think Alex Wasabi was probably, he had a concussion, so that's different. So I think that pullout is legitimate. Like I said, I might have some takes that y'all might not like. I'm not gonna call him Wasabi or whatever they was calling him. If dude had a concussion, you cannot fight. I'm not pulling out. I can't fight. In this case, they're saying Danis just pulled the fuck out. He said he's not fighting him for whatever reason. That's different. That's two people. KSI is the main event. That's the headliner fight. And they're not fighting. Let's go.
It's gonna be very tough for you, man. But I fully respect you. There's no like bad blood or anything. I'm just coming in to show everyone, to show the world that, I mean business. And then, after we're going to just shake hands. But yeah, once I'm in that ring, bro, I'm going to be spiteful.
Okay, y'all saying he did it for clout. So him signing the contract, he did it for clout. He never wanted to fight KSI. Is that what y'all saying? Y'all thought when he signed the contract, that he already knew he was gonna pull out? Y'all let me know.
I turned into a different person.
All good, bro. No, the feeling is mutual, but I'm gonna test that chin on January 14th.
All right, bro. It will be there for you to test, and then once you see me eat.
David said, bro signed and realized there's no penalty, so just fucked around and got clout, then backed out. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. There's no way Misfits Boxing, KSI, The Zone, these dudes is on a trajectory that's super high, super respected, how they doing business and how they moving around. There's no way you're gonna sign a contract for the main event and there be no penalty to be pulled when you pull out for no reason other than medical issues. So if people just think that, I don't agree with that. And I'm just giving you my opinion. There's no way fighters at this magnitude, with this much stuff going on, with this much professionalism, that you could just pull out and there be no penalty for you doing that. That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Let's keep listening.
Your shots, fear will be entering your body for sure. I've been hit very hard several times in sparring. I do a lot of sparring. I've already done over 100 rounds sparring southpaws. So, I'm ready. I'm excited.
And Faze temper is a southpaw.
Once I get in and put that pressure on, give you 6 rounds of hell if I want it to go that far. And chances are you probably aren't going to last that long. So I'll probably end it around round 2, round 3. And then, like I said, shake your hand after it and be like, thank you for coming through and not being a pussy like Danis.
Nah, for sure. But you're severely underestimating me. But I love it, man. I'm
gonna give y'all what I think happened at the end of the video, though. I'm gonna tell you what I think happened from the beginning. I don't have no inside information. I'm looking at it just like you guys are looking at it. Chubbs, what's up? But I'm gonna tell you at the end of the video who I think gonna win, and I'm gonna tell you what I think happened with the whole Danis situation and Faze temper situation. I'm gonna tell you, but you gotta watch to the end. Hit that like button.
Super looking forward to this.
No, it's nice, bro. Trust me. Like being the underdog, it's nice. You know, I used to like being the underdog. It's a nice feeling whenever.
Somebody said, so you telling me Dylan would actually fight Jake or KSI? Yes, he's a fighter. He's a fighter. Yes, I think he would. Yes. Plus, wasn't the rehydration clause part of the contract? Nobody ever seen it. Nobody. I haven't seen a contract unless you've seen it. You know what I'm saying? But like they said, they restructured the rehydration clause, and he still didn't want to fight. So that's what they said. Let's go.
Everyone thinks that there's no way. But with me and you, there is no way. Not to be a dickhead. Okay, man.
Temper, when you say you're underestimating me, which is a fair comment, you know, KSI saying he's going to come forward, he's going to dictate how long the fight's going to go, he's going to do this, he's going to do that. When you say you're underestimating me, and I appreciate you won't want to give too much of the game away, what is the plan? What is the game plan in terms of you're a southpaw? That
Yes, I've seen some of Dylan's fights. I have seen some of his fights.
Brings problems. You've got a height advantage. We know that you can box from range. We've seen you in scraps. We know that you've got power. We've seen that in previous fights. How do you plan on showing him he's underestimating you?
I'm pretty confident. I mean, I'm very confident in my footwork. I'm very confident in my athleticism and as well.
Somebody said Dylan got choked out by a guy who makes chocolate for a living. How is he considered a fighter? Whether you respect his record or if he won or lost in the ring, he is a professional fighter. Period. Outside of what you think about his fighting skills and ability, he is a professional fighter. Now, you can't take that away from dude. Like I said, whether you like him or not is one thing, but you can't say he's not a professional fighter. He is a professional fighter by occupation. Now, all of the extra semantics is up to you. You know what I'm saying? Been watching the grid, just wondering. I appreciate that, but let's keep going.
As well as my defense and just creating space for myself and maintaining that space. I feel as though in my fight versus Slim, I did due to some unfortunate circumstances we don't even need to talk about, but I wasn't there that day. You know, I definitely wasn't there, not even just the day, but in that moment, everything that could have went wrong. And it is what it is, you know, but if that fight, you know, had a different outcome, had I won that fight, you know, I wouldn't be here right now. So
look at
I
KSI.
see that as a blessing in disguise. And when it comes to that rematch versus Slim, I'm definitely going to avenge my loss.
Temper, where do you rate KSI in terms of the fighters that you have fought? You know, Overt Flow, Slim, Kenny. Where do you rate? Where do you rate KSI in that list?
Oh, I mean, with the guys that I fought?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm definitely either number one.
Yo, KSI is so unfazed. Look. Hey, hit that like button too, man, if you ain't here rocking with me. But he is so unfazed about what Temper is saying. He knows for a fact in his mind that this guy is getting knocked the fuck out, bro. Let's go.
I mean, number one, really. Yeah.
KSI, same question to you. Where do you rank Temper? You know, you've been in with Logan, Joe, Pineda, Swarms. Where do you rate Temper? Where do you rank him?
No, give him respect. He's definitely below Logan, but above Joe Weller, above Pineda, above Swarms. Like, yeah, no, he's gonna be a good test. But yeah, like, you know, since I fought Logan, I've just gone up levels above. And, you know, January 14th, people are going to see, you know, the work that I put in, and, you know, I'm just a very scary guy in the ring, even more now with my, you know.
Don't forget, please do not forget, and they tell you this all the time, this is entertainment. I forgot to say that. Don't forget that they tell you all the time that this is entertainment. Okay? That's all I'm gonna say.
my coaches, Marius and Alexis, we've been going ham, working on new moves, new techniques, working on bounces, working on crossing over, working on moving from southpaw to orthodox and southpaw shifting, just constantly being a nuisance in the ring, and then learning how to properly close the ring down as well, just tracking my opponent and just being dangerous from all angles to the point where I'm able to just smother my opponent and just make it hard for him to breathe and eventually get that KO.
How much of the game plan can you transfer from Dylan Danis to Temper, given that they're both southpaw?
So I mean, it's pretty much the same. I think with Temper though, obviously he's about 6'3", 6'4", so he's taller.
Tall dude.
He's got a longer reach, so I'm gonna have to probably apply a bit more pressure than normal.
KSI is chilling on this dude, I'm telling you.
And then I'm gonna have to, even with my footwork, really like lean in, because I feel like Temper's gonna want to keep his head far back. And
I think he capping right here. I think KSI is capping right here. He's not gonna lean in. If you've been working on your craft, and I know he has been, because he's putting up videos and he's getting better as a boxer. He's not leaning in. That's one thing they teach you, and I think he's capping right here. That's just me calling cap. Let's go.
Because I feel like Temper's gonna want to keep his head far back and keep away from my big shots. But with my footwork, I just know what to do to make sure I get right on the inside, and then play that inside game with him, which I know he's going to struggle with. And I know he'll hardly want to throw, because he's going to be scared of what happened with his last fight with Slim, that if he throws at the same time, he might get KO'd. So I'll be able to use that to my advantage, use that inside game, show my shifts. And then get that KO, and then like I said, after, shake hands with him and give him respect for entering the ring.
Temper, he's mentioned the Slim fight there. We've covered it. You were chin checked in that fight, but you have checked chins. We saw that in your last fight against Overflow. It was over very quick. Is that the key to victory for you? Is to sort of make him reach, as he suggests? You've got the height advantage. He's going to have to reach, potentially leaving himself sort of slightly exposed, maybe.
He's not going to do that.
In trying to get that knockout. Is that key for you then? Have you got to win this fight by knockout?
Sorry to cut you off. I feel like that's the only way I'm going to be able to win, is with a knockout, just because, my experience in London fighting, the English has not been great as far as, that shit goes. So I feel like it needs to go to decision. It can't be, I feel like it needs to go to a knockout or a TKO, because I don't think I'm going to win the decision. So
what do you think about that? He said, I feel like it needs to go to a knockout and not a decision, because I feel like I won't win the decision, being that we're going to be fighting in London. Make sure y'all hit that like button as well. What do y'all think about that statement? Is that a telling statement? Like he might be saying something like encrypted? Or is it just a statement? Is it just, maybe I'm looking too much into it. Y'all let me know what y'all think.
We're just going to make sure that I'm going to fight my fight and maintain my distance and do what I have to do to win the fight.
KSI do not care, look.
Probably going to get a knockout.
Probably going to get a knockout.
How had you been training for your last opponent? Your last opponent was a mystery opponent. It was a silhouette. We had no idea, no way of knowing who it was. How could you possibly train for that?
I'm not training for a...
What do y'all think about that? He had a mystery opponent. Faze Temper had a mystery opponent. And he's asking him, how did you even train for a mystery opponent? You don't even know who you fighting. Let's see what he say.
Your last opponent was a mystery opponent. It was a silhouette. We had no idea, no way of knowing who it was. How could you possibly train for that?
I'm not training for a certain opponent, even before KSI. I am now, but before, since I didn't know who it was, I was training for someone, whether they're tall, long, or short and stocky. I'm training for whoever. It doesn't matter. Mike Tyson. If Mike Tyson's in the ring, how am I going to be boxing? This isn't.
Don't say that.
This isn't a game.
It was
this isn't a sport.
I was a mystery opponent.
Boxing. This is like real.
People said
you
it was
in there,
me.
You're signing up for You know, this is battle. You're going to battle. It's not a joke.
JJ, what a way to kick off 2023 with a Misfit show headlined by yourself. We thought we were going to have one opponent.
KSI almost fell asleep on this shit. Look,
We ended up having another one that's really captured the imagination of social media and of the internet. He's saying he's got to knock you out to win. Do you feel the same? Do you feel that maybe you have to get the knockout? Certainly you've got to avoid being knocked out.
of course.
But do you have to get the knockout to beat Temper?
He's not knocking me out. We can just put that in there. And yeah, you know, I don't want it to go to points. I'm gonna definitely put the pressure on to make sure it doesn't go into points. And yeah, you know, I'm gonna need a knockout. I know a lot of people are gonna compare me to Slim, and be like, oh, if KSI doesn't knock him out in 2 rounds, then Slim's better, which makes no sense. You know, Styles wins fights.
That's true.
And,
That's very true.
well, yeah,
Styles makes fights.
Slim. Me and Slim are very different, and you know, I'd knock out Slim as well. So it's one of those ones where either way, I'm gonna go in January 14th, show the world I am, you know, I'm that guy, and you know, have a very good fight with Temper, put him through his paces, show him that he can't swim with the big boys, and then yeah, move on to the next opponent.
What happens when I beat you, JJ?
It's not going to happen. No, you can smile, but it's not.
Yo, he not even believing it. Face Temper not even believing it. Look at his face. He not believing he about to beat KSI.
No, but
LayedBak, when we gonna see you in the ring? I told you guys at the beginning of the video, if you want to check it out, you know what I'm saying? What's the update on that?
like I said,
Watch the beginning of the video.
I appreciate you coming through. Yeah, man, you've got guts. It's
I got you, Chubbs.
Don't want to fight me. A lot of people are afraid to fight me, and they might say a lot of stuff online saying, "Yeah, I'll fight KSI," but then when it comes to actually doing it, they're not down, or they pussy out, or they you know, get a concussion, or they find an excuse to not fight me. So, you know, big props to you, Temper, to, you know, wanting to fight me. But yeah, it's gonna be another KSI win, and another road to Jake Paul getting knocked out.
Don't forget he's fighting Jake Paul this year. That's what they said. He was supposed to be fighting Jake Paul this year. Don't forget that. That's major. And you know Jake Paul just signed with a MMA squad too. So there's a lot of big shit going on in the sports world, in the fighting world.
Nah, love, bro. I appreciate the opportunity, but we're gonna see January 14th, bro. I got different plans.
I'm excited, man. I'm excited. I want you to bring your best. Bring your absolute best, because you're going to need it.
For sure.
Trust me, man.
He laughing at this dude.
Well, there's no better way to end it. I have one final question for both of you. JJ, I'll start with you.
This is for the chat too. How do you think this fight ends? What is your prediction on the fight? What is your prediction on the fight?
Give me your fight prediction.
Well, it's going to be a knockout. I mean, it could be round 3. I don't think it's going to last any longer than that. I think my pressure is just going to absolutely obliterate him, and he's going to understand once he's in the ring with me why it's why they call me the Nightmare. And then yeah, I think that's it. That's going to be it for me. Yeah.
Temper, final word to yourself, new opponent. Give us your prediction. What happens when the bell goes on fight night?
They make out. They stupid.
It's gonna be a knockout for me.
Oh
I
shit.
think it's a knockout round 4.
Oh.
That's how I'm feeling.
He said he knocking him out.
What do you know? What punch? I'm intrigued.
Nah, that's a surprise.
What, uppercut?
You know, maybe a little
Left straight?
maybe a little grenade at the back of the head.
Back in the yeah,
Hey, that's
bro,
funny.
yeah, man.
That's funny.
I love a back of the head shot.
Either way, January the 14th, we find out live on the Zone pay-per-view. This is one not to be missed. KSI versus Temper. Fellas, thank you both very much for joining us. We'll see you.
Hey, all right, so shout out to them. Let me go ahead and get this thing back. Let me get back on the screen. All right, so look. I need I need y'all to drop that 100 emoji in here so I can give y'all my take. I'm gonna give y'all my take, what I think. I'm gonna give you my take. But like I said, I have no inside information. I don't know anything. I'm just watching it from the outside, like y'all looking at it as well. Y'all, you know, coming up with y'all assumptions of what y'all think is going on, why Danis backed out, things of that nature. I'm gonna give you what I think. I'm gonna give you my prediction of the fight, and I'm gonna tell you what I think is happening with the Danis thing. You know what I'm saying? I just need those 100 emojis in here. That's all I need. Like I said, we can agree to disagree or however y'all want to do it. I don't give a fuck. But I'm just giving y'all my opinion. Like I said, if y'all want to see or get the update from me about, you know, my fight status, watch the beginning of the video and you'll have more information about that. Hopefully you share this video with somebody. Hit that like button as well before we get into it. Hit that like button before I give y'all my final prediction and also what I think is going on with people pulling out of the fights and stuff like that. But I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all my prediction first. KSI gonna win this fight. That's not even hard. KSI is gonna win this fight. No disrespect to Faze temper. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect to him. He's a fighter. It's always respect to people that hop in the ring and go in there and really fight and put the gloves on. So it's always respect. But I think this is gonna be, I think KSI gonna walk through, buddy. I think that's gonna be it's gonna be a little bit more tougher than Swarms and Pineda, of course. But I think KSI essentially is gonna walk through this dude. So he's gonna have to be a little bit more sound technically and stuff like that. He's gonna have to really move his head and stuff like that. But essentially, KSI is gonna walk through this guy. Now, I don't know what round. It don't matter. He gonna win. As far as people pulling out from these fights with KSI, they keep telling you it's entertainment. Dylan didn't even show up to the press conference with KSI. He was at the crib. He didn't even show up. Dude didn't even show up. Not to mention, Faze temper had a mystery opponent the whole time, right? He had a mystery opponent the whole time. All of a sudden, Danis pulls out. Faze temper slides into the spot. And what happened to the mystery opponent? I wasn't the mystery opponent. People kept saying it was me. It wasn't me. I wasn't the mystery opponent. That wasn't me. But, and they trying to say that Temper is a better fighter than Dylan. That's why I disagree too. But that's just me. That's just my opinion. You know? But I think they already knew Dylan wasn't gonna fight. And I think they agreed to that. So that's why I think, I'm just giving my opinion. I think they knew he wasn't gonna fight. They didn't want KSI to fight him for real. They didn't want that fight to happen. The mystery opponent, Faze temper, knew he was gonna fight KSI the whole time. They trying to make it seem like it was short notice. It was pretty much what? He pulled out like almost 2.5 weeks before the fight. You know what I'm saying? Why wouldn't KSI have a backup opponent? Why wouldn't he already have a backup opponent in place because somebody has pulled out before and he went through this with his last fight? Why would they have to pull somebody that's already fighting on the card? I'm just giving you my opinion. I don't know nothing. All I'm saying is this is the main event fight of the night. You sign a contract knowing that before somebody pulled out on you, you had to find opponents. So you already know that's in the back of your head, somebody can pull out. You sign this guy, Dylan, to fight. No backup is in place. That I'm just giving you my opinion. I don't know nothing. No backup is in place. KSI had Joe Foreigner as a backup. Joe Foreigner was his backup, but he ditched it. Why would your backup ditch? None of this is making sense to me. None of this is making sense to me. None of this. Your backup didn't even want to fight. So people don't have to honor the stuff that they sign? Nobody has to honor anything. Nobody has to honor their engagements or commitments to you. It's a mystery opponent, so it wouldn't matter who was the backup. True, exactly. So all I'm saying is, I think KSI learned this lesson with the first fight last year when he fought and somebody pulled out. There was another opponent after Danis. He didn't have the requirements, bro. I'm just saying, they say it's entertainment, and we know that KSI trying to fight Jake Paul this year. I think KSI can't take no L before he fight Jake Paul. Because it's not going to be that big of a fight if he take that L before he fight Jake Paul. That's what I'm saying. He can't take no L before that fight. And he not going to take no L before that fight. That's all I'm going to say. But for you to have a fighter in place, Faze Temper, he's fighting a mystery opponent. And if it's a mystery opponent, I'm sure they told him who the mystery opponent was. Because you're not going to sign up. I mean, I'm not going to sign up to fight somebody I don't know who the fuck I'm fighting. Who the fuck am I training for? I'm not just going to train. I train all the time, but who the fuck am I fighting? Am I fighting a fucking big ass? Like, who am I fighting? You know what I'm saying? So all of a sudden, KSI, his guy pulls out. His backup pulls out. Okay, fuck the mystery opponent. Faze Temper, come up here. Fuck the mystery opponent. Fuck him. Fuck his contract. Who? So that's all I'm saying. I think it's entertainment. I think KSI is not gonna lose before he fights Jake Paul. I think he's a good fighter. You know what I'm saying? But I think that's not true. George Foreigner didn't want to fight. So why did he sign as a backup? Why did you sign the contract? Knowing that you potentially would have to fight. But anyway, that's my 2 cents on it. That's my 2 cents on it. Y'all take with it what you will. But at the end of the day, this is entertainment. And these are big companies that's working together. And these are big business people that's working together. These are not small companies. These are huge. And there's a lot of stuff at stake right now. It's a lot of stuff on the line. That's all I'm saying. This is your main event you talking about. This is your big draw. That's all I'm saying. But shout out to them, man. Big salute to Misfits. Big salute to KSI and everything that they doing over there. I'm just giving my honest opinion. And that's just what it is. You know, I don't have no horse or no dog in the fight type thing. Like, I want everybody to be safe, take care of themselves, go out there and fight, and go out there and do your thing. Put on a good show. But at the end of the day, they tell you straight up front, this is entertainment as well. You feel me? At the end of the day, they tell you, you know, it's entertainment as well. So I wouldn't get too wrapped up in the shenanigans. Just enjoy the fights. Just enjoy the fights. Enjoy the lead up to the fight. And respect to everybody in the space. I'm just giving my opinion. I could be completely wrong. Completely wrong. But yeah, enjoy the fights. Also, it's a big fight tomorrow night. Gervonta Tank Davis is fighting. That's what I'm going to be watching too. But till next time, man, self-love and positivity. Shout out to y'all. Like I said, if y'all want to know what's up with me and my fighting status, make sure y'all watch the beginning of the video. But till next time, self-love and positivity, Fire Squad, I got you and you know it. That's a fact.